Hi guys, and welcome to Top Speed Tennis. Today we're going to take a look at Roger Federer and Pete Sampras, two of the best servers of all time. We're going to analyze how they load their upper body so that we can not only get more power but also more spin on our serves and be that much more accurate. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first we'll take a look at Federer here on the right side of your screen. And before we talked about how the knees actually move forward toward the sideline to let the hips slide forward and to get your upper body under the ball. Now that's half the motion. The second half of the motion is letting the upper body drop back. So if I draw a line vertically from the right ankle, the center of his right ankle, as he drops back, notice how his head moves the opposite direction as of the knees. And you'll notice how his right ear actually gets directly over that ankle line. So as we're starting up, just as we start up, directly over that ankle line. So the ankle actually moves forward there a little bit. I'd say if we go directly from the center of the ankle here, we're going to see that that right ear is right over top of that. So that's working in conjunction with keeping the knees forward. And when you put these two things together, you can draw a line from the top of the head down through the spine and all the way down that right knee, and you can see how this is one straight line, probably about a 30-degree angle leaning back. Now the reason you want to do this is because as we jump upward and we actually make contact with this ball, look at the spine angle at contact, strikingly similar, almost identical to the angle of the body before the jump. So prior to the jump is setting the body at an angle, and then that way when you're coming up, you're actually not swinging and hitting the racket above your head. You'll notice that this would be directly above the head. The racket is more to the side. So if this is a 90-degree angle, the hand and the arm are coming off this angle by maybe about 20 or 30 degrees. So the arm is more of a side hitting motion than it is an overhead hitting motion. It appears to be over the head because the body is angled. So to go over this again, as we start to load the body during the serve, the knees are going to go forward and the head and the chest are going to drop back. That's going to allow you to angle your body so that now as you make the service motion, you start to jump up, you're going to be able to hit with swinging the arm more out to the side. Because if we're trying to swing this arm over our head or directly over our head, that would be more of this motion with the arm, and that's extremely difficult to do with that shoulder joint. It's difficult to get enough power and speed doing this, and it's also just awkward, trying to lift your arm up over your head. It's more of a side arm action, not really side arm, but more of a side arm than what you would envision because of the way the body's tilted. So let's go ahead and take a look at this exact same thing from Pete Sampras, and you'll notice as he goes to the top, we'll get in the same loaded position as he's about to jump forward. And if we draw a vertical line down from that ear, you'll notice that it's just in front of that right ankle. Now you'll also notice that he uses a little bit more of a split stance. So look at his right toe versus Federer's right heel. So his stance is a little bit wider compared to Federer, whose heel and toe directly line up. So what I mean by this is that if his right foot was a little bit closer, so his ear would be directly over his ankle, just as you would see with Roger Federer. So you're actually watching the exact same motion of a loading with the body. So as his knee, it would be farther forward, you'd see that exact same angle because the knee would be up here, and you would see the same loading position of the body. And then as he goes up to serve, exact same thing. So as he comes up, makes contact with the ball, you'll see how his spine is tilted to the side. Let me go back one or two more frames to get right at contact. There we go. Now we're right at contact. This would be a dead 90-degree angle, and you can see the same thing again, about 20 or 30 degrees up off that 90-degree angle. So we really got to make sure that that body is tilted sideways to relieve stress off that shoulder joint and to also allow us to increase arm speed. So this will really help you guys. What I would recommend doing is doing this in slow motion and get rid of the racket, get rid of the ball, and all we're going to do is just make the arm motions. And I want you to take a look at this on video, draw a line down from the right ear, and we want to see that right through the right ankle. As we're going back, we want to see about a 90-degree bend in this right leg, and we want to see all this tilted away about 30 degrees. If you can do that, then you're going to know you're in a great position to get ready to jump forward and hit a great serve, just like Roger Federer and Pete Sampras. So once you can do this without a racket, without a ball, you're then going to incorporate the racket, do some swings there. Then you're going to start tossing the ball and try to incorporate the same motions, all the while checking on camera, making sure these positions are looking good. So good luck to you guys. If you want to see more really good tennis instruction, absolutely free of charge, go ahead and click the subscribe button that's popping up in the top left of your screen, or down in the description if you're joining us on a mobile device. You don't want to miss out on the new videos that are coming out, so hit that subscribe button. You'll be notified whenever we come out with new videos. And I'll see you guys soon. Good luck with your tennis, and good luck improving your serve.